Have you ever felt the quiet sting of being seen but not chosen? You wake up, you scroll, and there it is. Her name faintly lit beneath your Instagram story view count. No message, no comment, no explanation, just her presence, ghosting through your digital world like a shadow that refuses to fade. She doesn't reply, she doesn't reach out, but she's watching, and that silence, cold, calculated, confusing cuts deeper than any breakup text ever could. Most men spiral. They overthink. They send desperate messages. They post cryptic captions. They play games, hoping she finally react. But what if her silence isn't cruelty? What if it's a mirror? What if this moment, painful as it is, isn't the end of your story, but the beginning of your rebirth? Enter Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, warrior, philosopher, and one of the greatest minds in human history. Not a dating coach, not a self-help guru, a Stoic king who ruled an empire while staring into the abyss of loss, betrayal, and impermanence. And he didn't just survive it, he transcended it. Because Marcus understood something modern psychology often misses. Silence isn't always rejection. Sometimes it's a test of your strength, your focus, your sovereignty over your own soul. Most men respond to silence with ego. She ghosted me. She didn't appreciate me. I was nothing to her. But Marcus doesn't care about blame. He cares about truth. So ask yourself, did you lose yourself in her? Did you stop working on your goals because you thought love would fill the void? Did you become emotionally dependent, mistaking attachment for intimacy? Her silence might not be punishment. It might be permission. Permission to stop pretending. Permission to stop performing. Permission to stop begging for attention from someone who can't give you what only you can provide. Self-worth. She's watching because she sees the shift or the lack of it. And deep down, you know the answer. You refresh your phone again. You check her profile again. You wonder, why won't she reply? What does she want? Is she with someone else? But here's the brutal truth. You don't control her. You control you. And every second you spend analyzing her silence is a second stolen from your evolution. Marcus didn't waste time chasing validation. He built an empire within. While others panicked at betrayal, he trained. He wrote, he led. So ask yourself, are you a slave to her attention? Or are you the master of your mornings, your mission, your mindset? Because peace doesn't come when she texts back. Peace comes when you no longer need her to. And here's the twist. The moment you stop needing her, she might come back. Not because you begged, but because you became unreachable. Not emotionally, but indifferent to her power over you. And indifference, that's the most attractive thing a man can possess. You want to hurt her back, don't you? Post a gym pic with a moving on caption. Like her friends' photos, start flirting with someone else just to make her jealous. But that's not strength. That's reaction. Marcus called it, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. She went silent, cold, detached. And now you're doing the same. Trying to mirror her pain back at her. But that's not power. That's possession by her, by the past, by your ego, real power. It's walking away without drama. Building in silence, growing so loud in your own life that her silence becomes irrelevant. Let her wonder why you didn't react. Let her feel the weight of a man who didn't need revenge because he was already beyond her. Your peace, that's the loudest clapback of all. How many texts have you typed and deleted? I loved you. I was good to you. You'll regret this. You're trying to convince her of your worth. But here's the Stoic punch. If you have to explain it, you've already lost it. A real man doesn't argue. His value, he embodies it. So stop texting. Stop posting. Stop begging to be seen. Instead, wake up early. Hit the gym, not for her, but for you. Read, write, serve, build, reconnect with your purpose. And when people notice the shift in your energy, don't explain it, just be it. Because a man who lives like he's enough He never has to say a word. Her silence feels like a wall. But Marcus says, it's the path. You think heartbreak is blocking your life. No, it's building it. Every ache, every sleepless night, every memory that stings. That's fuel. Aiden didn't wait for healing. He used the pain, he wrote. He trained. He built his business with a fire that only loss can ignite. Because the Stoics didn't fear obstacles, they worshipped them. So ask yourself, are you avoiding the pain, or are you letting it forge you? The thing that shattered you, it's the very thing that will shape you if you stop running and start walking through it. Asterisk, asterisk. How many times today did you check her profile? Once. 5 times. 20. You tell yourself you're just curious. But you're not. You're addicted to her attention, even in absence. And every time you scroll, you steal time from your future. Marcus didn't care what others thought. He cared about what he did with his days. So delete the habit. Mute her. Block her. If you have to, stop giving your energy to a ghost. Because your time is your most valuable currency. And right now, you're spending it on someone who's not investing in you. Let her watch you grow. But stop watching her live without you. You feel weak, empty, lost. But the strength isn't out there. It's in here. Marcus didn't find power in conquests or love or fame. He found it in stillness, in silence, in the quiet moments when the world stopped and he finally listened to his soul. So turn off your phone. Sit in the dark. Ask yourself, who was I before I needed her to feel whole? Then go find that man. Journal, meditate, pray, dig deep, because the strength you're searching for, it's not in her reply, it's in your resolve, and it's been there all along, buried beneath. The noise, here's the hardest truth. Her silence makes no difference. If she's not choosing you, then her opinion, her attention, her existence, in your mental space, it doesn't matter. It hurts because you've given it meaning, but pain doesn't equal importance. You can feel deeply and still walk away. Marcus lived through betrayal, war, plague, and the death of loved ones. And his response? Indifference to the indifferent, not coldness, not hatred, clarity. He focused only on what was within his control, his actions, his character, his purpose. So ask yourself, are you letting someone who's out of your life ruin the one you're building? Because you have the potential for a great life, but only if you stop giving power to what no longer serves you. She's watching because she sees a reflection of what could have been. Maybe she regrets leaving, maybe she's testing. If you've changed, maybe she's just human, curious, flawed, searching, but none of that matters. What matters is this: you are being forged in fire. This silence isn't the end. It's the universe asking, will you break, or will you become? Most men beg for a text back. Stoic men use the silence to build a life so strong, the world comes to them. So close, this video, put down your phone, and do one thing. Right now that proves you're no longer waiting. Wake up early. Write one page. Lift one weight. Call one person you've neglected, because the man she once loved, he's still in there, but the man she'll never forget, he's being born in silence, in solitude, in strength. And when you finally rise, you won't need her to see you. You'll already be seen. She may have walked away, but the real question is, will you follow her into the past? Or will you lead yourself into the future? The Stoic path isn't easy, but it's yours, and that's power no silence can take away.